one of those is a mountain whitefish, we're good. But it's probably a rainbow trout. That's a diamond mountain whitefish right there. And there was another big one there with it. Let's go. 45.8. That's right in the temperatures. Sweet action. Wampus cat. And I think there's another one right there with it, actually. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, your official partnered content creator for Expansive Worlds. And we are standing here where I just caught that mountain whitefish that you saw at the beginning of the video. That diamond is one of the ones that people say are really tough to get. So I just wanted to come here and show my strategy, which really only fished at one spot. And I'll just kind of show you what I did, but I just kind of stood on this side. As you can see here, we are over on the Mountain Lake fast travel point, so you can just fast travel right here, guys. And this is also an orid trout spot, so you got to kind of be careful on what bait you use. So before we hop into it, guys, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, notify bell. Help us grow, help us help more people. Help me help you. Help me help you. Okay, so we were out here really doing this for a couple reasons. I needed another diamond for the video, so check. I also wanted to try to beat the mountain whitefish that are in the top 5. Not check. We were just a little bit too small, and we will look at the top 5 right meow, so I can show you what I am talking about. All right, guys, once again, if you come over to my Discord, and that link is always in the description of my videos, guys, so go down to the description. Right there's my Discord and some other links. Well, so right here, you click on this link, and you see in my Discord, I've got everything kind of sectioned off. There's Call of the Wild. That probably should say Call of the Wild the Hunter. But anyway, here's the angler, and you come down to the angler, and you see top 5 leaderboard. You click on that, and it brings this up. All right, so we are going to look at the mountain whitefish here. As you can see, bronze size hook number 8. And that is what we were using. I caught mine on a bronze hook on a number 8 bread. Now I had to use some other things first and caught a ton of mountain whitefish. Now that's not going to eliminate everything. I did catch a few rogue rainbow trout on this number 8 bread, but I'm going to say 90% of the fish will be mountain whitefish that you catch out of this lake that we are at right now, Mountain Lake. Now, if you go other places, you may not want to use bread at all, but that is what I caught my diamond on. And then I had a gold and a diamond biting at mine at the same time. I recasted in the same spot and caught a gold right after I caught that diamond that you saw. So I was using number 8. Now, for what I used for most of the time was a 7 or an 8 pellets and bottom fished, because they are bottom feeders. But it's a shallow spot right there, and if you cast close to the bank, and for temperatures, that's kind of what I had to do, to cast close to the bank, just a little short cast all up and down that bank right there where I was standing at. On that side's where I had the most luck. You can fish all the way around it if you want, but you can see here mine was 3.85, so not big enough. And the temps, it was right in the middle of those temps right there, for 44.8 to 46.7. So mine fell right in the temps. Morning times when you want to fish for them, you know, if you don't believe in temperatures or whatever, and you go by time of day, then go morning time. Which is when you're going to get those temperatures. But anyway, let's look. Right here's where we're at. And if you're casting along through here, let's say you get later in the day, you're casting along through here, it's too warm, cast on out there. You can reach all the way out there to the deep stuff, and that will get the desired temperatures that you want. So you can pretty much fish here. I didn't test it for all of the day, but I never had any problems getting my temperatures. Now, here's the thing. When you're casting along the bank here, you've got the really shallow, you've got the middle, and then you've got this. So if you're landing right here, you will get some temperature discrepancies. If they swim from this darker shade, it's going to be cooler. If they swim from this lighter shade, you know, so just keep casting in the same spot. You know, you're going to get some different temperatures because of that. You start getting consistent temperatures when you're out in these wider places. Let's throw a line out there, show you guys what I'm talking about with the bread. Hopefully we get a mountain whitefish. That's the thing about it. You're going to get bites quicker because you're using a size 8. Here comes one already. Looks like a mountain whitefish. Now, sometimes you'll have 3 or 4 fighting over it. I love that little update that we have so many fighting over it. See, that's a bronze, and that's 48.2 degrees, which is a couple degrees too hot. Now, what I figured out over time is if you want to get cooler, cast in the deeper stuff. And we are at 10:19, so we're a little later in the day than what we were used to fishing for them. Let's try bottom fishing. I'm just going to throw a 9 on for the purposes of the video. Let's try bottom fishing, and I'm going to throw some bread on. And we're going to cast out there in the middle. Should be cooler out there. See there, 55.8. All right, we're getting a bite here. About 55, 56 feet deep out here. Middle. Can't guarantee that this is a mountain whitefish because rainbow trout will also bite the bread. Should have thought about that. If you want to eliminate everything, just put pellets on. All right, we've got our mountain whitefish right there, and there is the temperatures. Right there, 42 degrees. Look at how much colder that is. So that's still a little bit too cold. So looks like the happy medium, guys, is going to be, we need to be up around 44. We were at 48 here close to the bank. So I think you can do about a 50, 60 foot cast and be okay, because you might get them swimming out. You need to find like the happy medium there. It's 42 degrees in here, 48 right up against the bank. So if you can get one somewhere, maybe about halfway, let's see what happens. Here's this one out here. .3 degrees, and that is perfect for the temperatures. That's my suggestion. It seems like that's how I casted for most of the day and had most of my success, was about 50, 60 foot out from the bank. There is a diamond mountain whitefish as we are sitting here filming this video. That looked like a nice one that jumped up over there. Maybe it'll come over and bite us here. But let's look. Where did he catch that one? Not here. Right there. Right there, he caught a diamond mountain whitefish. Right there. All right, guys, as you can see right here, the mountain whitefish, I've caught 176. Now, I've caught a few after I caught that diamond, so I'm going to say somewhere in the neighborhood of 165-ish. And 2 diamond mountain whitefish out of that. I think I've only ever caught 2. So not horrible. Not a horrible. That time when trying to get them, it really didn't take me a lot. You know, maybe 30 mountain whitefish or something to get my diamond. But I paid attention to temperatures. We stayed there at the mountain lake, and I casted generally about 50, 60 feet out during the morning time. And that's about the strategy that you can use. You saw the one that was caught right there while we were fishing. So let's look at all the places that you can catch the mountain whitefish. There are several locations. All right, guys, as you can see right here, I think, let's see, there's 17. There are 18. There are 18 locations that you can catch the mountain whitefish. We caught ours over here at number 4. We saw just a few minutes ago, I think right there at number 9 is where that guy caught one. during the stream. I think that catching the most fish causes the most respawns, and you know, drop down, catch those bronzes. I think that's what really helped me spawn my diamond. Normally I'm a silver hook guy, but I think sometimes just by sheer number, especially in a small pond, if you can drop to a bronze hook and just sit there and catch them and catch them and catch them, especially when you've just picked up your challenges. If you need to catch a lot of fish, use a bronze hook. Knock those challenges out, get that XP, cause those respawns to happen. Then maybe move up to a silver hook if you want to, but I caught mine on 8 bread, and that's what I suggest. So anyway, caught a ton of them on bottom feeding pellets though. So who knows if that caused my respawn to happen, who knows. But anyway, several places for mountain whitefish. I like number 4. You can fast travel right there. Didn't take long. That's my preferred spot for the mountain whitefish. If you have a preferred spot, let me know in the comments, guys. We are always looking for tips. So just any advice that we can get, any mechanics that you used, any techniques, things like that, let us know, guys. Mountain whitefish gives some people fits, but I didn't find it to be that bad this time around. But the first time around, I wasn't paying attention to temperatures. So you can do and say what you want with temperatures. People can tell me till they're blue in the face that temperatures don't work. I do not care. I'm going to keep using them. It is 100% without a doubt. Even if it doesn't work, even if temperatures somehow I'm just wrong and temperatures don't work, even if they don't work, okay, it is not costing me any extra time, and it's not a nuisance at all, because all I do, I got my temperature chart put up. I catch a fish, I look. If I don't like my temperature, I cast in a different direction. It costs me 0 extra time. It is not hurting me at all, even if temperatures don't work. That's the puzzling thing about this, is everybody that's against temperatures is like, oh, don't use them, don't use. Why? Because even if it doesn't work, it's not hurting me. I'm catching diamonds quicker, coincidence or not, I'm catching diamonds quicker by paying attention to the temperatures. If the temperatures are fake and it's time of day, so what? Because I pay attention to the time of day to get the temperatures that I want. So what difference does it make if you're saying temperatures or time of day? Whichever one's working, paying attention to the temperatures is bringing me results, even if the temperatures are fake and it's the time of day that's actually working. It doesn't matter. It's not hurting me, is what I'm saying. So fish the way you want to fish. But I'm going to keep going by temperatures. So save your breath when you're trying to talk me into not paying attention to temperatures anymore. Because I've been on that side of the battle where I've caught 400 and some fish with no diamond. Then I finally catch it. And I got lucky and caught one during the temperatures when I didn't know about them. Then when I knew about the temperatures, I catch like 30 fish and I've got my diamond. So I don't think it's a coincidence. There's something lining up, whether it's temperatures or not. Either way, when I do something and I get results from something I'm doing, I go with that rather than what people tell me works. I go with my experience and what I know works. You do you, man. But I'm going to be going by temperatures. I'm Darth Slone. Y'all have a good one.